Hello, gentlemen traders and investors. Information and analytical service is with you, Guru.Markets. Let's start with the summary data for the corporation. Below, we will look at each indicator in more detail. If you are interested, you can pause the video. We propose to study all the indicators of the organization under study more carefully. Now we will analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company Movado Group Incorporated, ticker MOV. The review was based on the data at the time, March 27, 2025. According to Classification Guru.Markets Corporation, Movado Group Incorporated belongs to the subcategory Clothes. 87 companies participate in the comparison, which is very representative. See the final solutions towards the end of the video. Overall result for the company, 7.5 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is 0.7 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire stock market in general, we can note that the average result for the entire stock market as a whole is 1.9 points. Against the score of 7.5 points from Movado Group Incorporated. Comparing the movement of a company's stock price, Movado Group Incorporated, and subcategory shares, we see that over 12 months the company's shares Movado Group Incorporated showed a change of minus 33.6%. Against price changes in the subcategory minus 2.1%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but this fact must be taken into account. Market capitalization of the company Movado Group Incorporated is $0.28 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $526 billion. Movado Group, Inc. has a share of 0.053% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.35 billion, with a subcategory capitalization of $101 billion. Movado Group Incorporated constitutes a share of 0.35%. Comparing the occupied shares of the exchange and book value, we see the following. Occupied share Movado Group Incorporated in the subcategory when assessing stock market capitalization is 0.053%. The book value is 0.35%, which is 560% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory, good, 1 point. The debts of the organization under study amount to $0.071 billion. Financial liabilities to balance sheet capitalization amount to 20.3% of the company's capital. Score based on the level of the company's financial obligations, good, 1 point. The company's market price to earnings ratio is 11.6. While the average in the subcategory is 23.4, which is 50% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory, very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $24 million. Forward earnings for the coming 12 months are expected to be $34 million. 42.7% more than at the current moment. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 0.4. The subcategory average is 1.4, which is 71% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market value to revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $660 million. Future revenue over the next 12 months is expected to be $940 million, which is 42% more than now. Assessment of the estimated future sales indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 3.6%, with an average in the subcategory of 5.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2.2%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.09%. This is 70% more than the share of market capitalization. This fact reflects the imbalance in the market value of the organization Movado Group, Inc., probably towards underestimation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is $179,000. And for the subcategory, it's $307,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 41.7%. Assessment of the amount of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The profit per employee is $15,400. Average in the subcategory, $13,200. And the difference between the average for the subcategory and the company's indicators is 17%. Assessment of profit per individual employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The share of sales per individual employee of the company is $425,000. By subcategory, $227,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 87%. Estimation of the share of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 4.4%, compared with the subcategory average of 4.9%. This is the valuation of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 41% for the company Movado Group, Incorporated. In the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is approximately 42%. Technically, subcategory securities are valued in the same way as company shares Movado Group, Incorporated. The company's actual share price is approximately $17.68. The consensus price target for the company's shares is approximately $31.51. The dynamics of the current estimate and consensus forecast is approximately 78%. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions made in a given season by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the assessment Movado Group, Incorporated. Information and reference assessment system Guru.Markets, the following decision was made. Open a trade for growth at a price of $17.67 per share. The deal was opened because the company has a fairly high valuation. The assessment of the organization was made using the assessment methodology, the Akeem's Index. Take profit is set at 19.2. Stop loss is set at 16.14. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss. In this case, the order is fixed automatically based on the results of the trading session on April 26, 2025, or on the last working day before the specified date. Ticker, TDUP, will be a balancing sell order. A video on the balancing order will be or has already been published on the channel. In case of closing of any of the orders, main or balancing, another order is closed at the current price. Thank you everyone for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru Markets.